Hey loves, it's Angelica. Welcome or welcome back. If you don't know me, I post videos about growing long, healthy, natural hair every single week on Wednesdays and Sundays, and occasionally on Friday I do post an extra video. So if that seems like something you might be interested in, consider subscribing. The subscription button is right down there as well as the bell icon. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications every single time I post. In today's video, we are going to be doing my updated intensive wash day routine for massive hair growth. So if that seems interesting, stick through all the way to the end because it is highly detailed and I show you every single thing that I do on my wash day. Let's get to it. Okay, so here this is actually a rice water day. So I start with my hair already in twists and then I'm just going section by section. My hair was kind of in quite a few twists from my last wash day, but I don't want my hair to be in these tiny twists when I'm washing it. So if you've seen my recent rice water video, then you see exactly what I was doing here. But basically I was spraying the hair and twisting every section and making like bigger sections. So I start with spraying the rice water on my roots, on my scalp, and then I take it down to the rest of my hair. And at this stage of my wash day routine, I do not detangle. So you can see I've taken down about 3 twists here, and then I make one big section so that when I'm done, my hair will be in about 4 big sections, which I will shampoo my hair in. So actually, when I say shampoo, in this case, I mean co-wash because I always co-wash on my rice water days. And then when it's not a rice water day, wherever you see me doing the co-wash, I would actually use a shampoo once a month. So I'm doing the same thing I did to that side on this side, not detangling with a comb or anything. I'm just barely finger detangling just to remove any shed hairs or anything like that so that my wash day goes smooth. So as you saw, my hair is also completely dry. This is not wet hair because I like my hair to absorb enough rice water so that my hair is completely damp and I can feel that every section of my hair has rice water. So, oh, actually, I did do my hair in 6 sections, I think. So, 2 sections at the back and then 4 sections in the front. So, I was just spraying from the roots all the way down to the tips until my hair is nicely saturated. Then, when I'm done, I go over any kind of dry places. I focus on the ends of my twists and also around my hairline. Then, I just tie my hair up with my silk or satin scrunchie, and then I go ahead and here this is where I was spraying my edges again. Then I go ahead and get a plastic bag or a plastic cap if I have one and put it over my head, and I went under heat for about 20 minutes with this bag on my head before I went into my actual wash day. So as you see, I use my rice water as a pre-poo. So once that is nice and secure on my head and I had it in for 20 minutes, it is time to get in the shower and actually start the washing. So 20 minutes in the dryer. Here we are in the shower and I'm taking each section down, and I have to really saturate my hair because I do have low porosity hair. My hair takes forever to get wet, but the good thing is the rice water really preps the hair and it kind of opens the cuticles. So when it's time to wash my hair like this, my hair is very receptive to the water, as you can see, and I make sure that my hair is completely soaking wet before I even try to do anything to it. So now I'm using my Herbal Essences Moringa conditioner, or Herbal Essences if you're American. And I use this exactly how I would use a shampoo. So first I focus it on the roots and the perimeter of my hair, and then in between all my hair section by section. And then once I feel like there's enough conditioner everywhere in my hair, I go ahead and start massaging and lathering up on my scalp so that any kind of dirt or buildup or anything like that can come out. And I don't put too much oil on my hair, and when I do, I don't put thick oils like castor oil, so I can easily get away with co-washing. If I used much thicker oils, I would have to shampoo more often. So if you use thicker oils and your hair is low porosity, just keep that in mind. You might want to shampoo your hair. So I thoroughly do this on my scalp. I only do this once, so I make sure it is very thorough. And then once I'm done, I go ahead and just take the conditioner down to the rest of my hair. And then instead of washing it out like a shampoo, I just leave it in my hair for the moment so that the conditioner can at least help soften the hair if there's any dry parts or anything. So everything I did to that first section, I'm going ahead and doing to every next section and leaving that conditioner in just so it's a little bit prepped for the deep conditioning stage. So I tied that little back section. I went ahead and did the front and did everything I did to the other sections, to the front sections as well. And now it is time to deep condition. So here I am rinsing out the conditioner we used, which is acting as our shampoo. And I did the whole back section together because It's just easier at the back. When it's time to add the deep conditioner, I will still separate it again. As you can see, I'm just tying up one side loosely, and now we're focusing on this section. I need to make sure that my hair is always completely saturated with product before I add anything like conditioner, because it opens my cuticles and allows it to be receptive to product. So on this day, the deep conditioner I'm using is the Joico K-Pack, and as you can see, I'm putting it in those back sections, but I'm making even smaller sections so that it's also easier to detangle. Now I'm not doing my tangle teaser stage here. I'm just using a wide tooth comb to make sure that any big knots or anything can come out of my hair, and it also evenly distributes my deep conditioner. So this is why I like to use my big comb. You can even use like the standard shower combs. Those are the best. I'll link some in the description box below. So every section I'm separating into like 3 or 4, the back sections into 3, the front sections also just dividing them in different ways. So that same back section, as you can see, once I'm done with all the deep conditioner and it's all incorporated, I just put it into a nice large twist, and the twists kind of force the product into the hair. And also, even during the combing process, if some deep conditioner kind of skipped a little section of hair, usually the twists kind of squeezes the deep conditioner into place. That is why I love to do that. So now everything I did to those 2 back sections, I'm doing exactly the same to these 2 front sections as well, separating them, putting, so this one looks like I'm doing the whole section, but it's actually just a third of the section. Then I went ahead and did a large twist. So I'm not twisting the tiny sections, as you can see. I'm just separating the tiny sections, but when it comes to making the twist, I'm going ahead and twisting everything together, because this is not the stage to be making tiny sections. No, we don't want to waste unnecessary time. So once I'm done, I go ahead and put any little extra deep conditioner around the entire perimeter of my head, because that is the weakest part of everybody's hair, including mine. You know, edges are very delicate. So again, I go ahead and tie all these sections together. I put the plastic bag on my head again, and this time I left this in for about an hour, 40 minutes under heat, about 20 minutes just running around and wasting time. And as you can see, my hair has properly absorbed the deep conditioner. It almost looks like there's nothing in my hair, and that is how you know that your conditioner has absorbed well into your hair. If your hair still looks completely white, it means that the product is probably still sitting on your hair, and a lot of it is not actually doing its job. So now it is time for moisturizing. This is my new favorite hack. If you haven't seen my video, I think I talk about it later again. It's going to be linked into the eye later on in this video, but this is the real secret to having extremely moisturized hair. So I moisturize my hair in the shower. So I was using that African Pride Miracle. What is this called? The African Pride Olive Miracle Leave-In Conditioner. That is what I was using. I'll link everything I'm using in the description box below. So if you see anything interesting, you can just check it out. So I'm going ahead and just separating my hair in much smaller sections. I put leave-in conditioner on the whole section first. Then I take smaller sections and then I add the leave-in conditioner like to the roots, any places I might have missed. Then I get my tangle teaser and make sure it is thoroughly detangled, all knots, all fairy knots, any kind of shed hairs that might be in my hair. I make sure they come out at this time. And once my hair is nicely detangled, I go ahead and twist my hair. And these are going to be the permanent twists that my hair is actually going to stay in. So I will not be manipulating my hair again after this until the next like 4 to 5 days or a week if I'm not filming that week. So you can see I'm doing the same thing to every single section. I thoroughly saturate my hair with the water so that my cuticles are open. Then I go ahead and add the leave-in and move on to the next step. So these braids at the back, the twists, I'm just twisting them up because I want to make sure that they actually stay soaking wet. I don't even want them to start drying. So I do have, like I said, an in-depth video on this and talking about exactly what I'm doing right now, why I do it the way I do it, what's the purpose of everything. Like I go definitely in depth in that. So if you want an in-depth moisturizing routine because you think maybe this doesn't make too much sense, I'd suggest you go and watch that video linked in the eye, because yeah, when you watch that video, you understand how much sense this makes. This is my new secret, the key to my hair staying moisturized for so many days that I usually don't even feel the need to moisturize my hair in between the week. So all those twists are nicely done. I'm combing through every section from the middle. The other reason you want to make all these different little separations, whether you're going to do my method or not, is because it ensures that every single part of your hair is moisturized and you don't leave any little bits out at all. So now I tie these twists all together, and I actually went under heat for 20 minutes with these twists in my hair, and that is the only shedding I had my entire wash day. That's the only shed hair I had. So once my twists dry, I usually leave them in for almost the entire week or a couple days or until I film. Sometimes I don't take them out until it's time to wash my hair because I don't have time to deal with it. I want to work out. I don't want all that hair in my face. But today has been about 5 days since I washed my hair. So I have, as you can see, this twist out. We can just go to a little demo of me untwisting those twists so you can see what they look like after a couple days and getting a little frizzy. Okay, so now I'm taking my Moringa oil. You guys know how much I love this oil. If you're not new to this channel, if you are new, I do have a recipe on how I make Moringa oil. I will link that in the eye. It is my new favorite oil that I made myself. I've really been enjoying it and I'll definitely be using it all the time. So I'm going ahead and adding this first towards the end of my twists and then a little bit further up on the twists just to give my hair a little bit of additional slip and shine. Now take note that my hair has zero styler in it. This is the exact same twist out that we did in the shower, but this is 5 days later, so you will see some definition, but it won't be crazy definition because as you saw there was no gel. I didn't even seal it in with an oil. I usually oil my hair about a day or two later, just because I feel like when I do this method, my hair actually doesn't need to be sealed in, but my scalp can get dry depending on the weather. So I always go ahead and moisturize my scalp and go ahead and add some oils to my scalp. So later on, that's when I do that. And here I wanted to show you that I don't like shove a comb through my hair. I pick it out very gently if I want to. And usually I only do this when I'm filming. If I'm not going anywhere all week, I literally will leave my hair in the twists until it is time to wash my hair again. And then I do this entire wash day all over again. Now, it's not always this intense. I wanted to show you the most intense one so you don't have any questions and I show you every single thing I do. So as you can see what I said, these twists are not super defined. There's no styler, there's no gel, there's no nothing. But you can see that the hair still looks overall healthy. This is the healthiest my hair has felt in months because I think I was in a little bit of a funk and I just kind of let it go a little bit. But I am back and my hair is flourishing. Just look at that. Yes, we're doing something right now. So I untwisted those and then I ended up with this, and you can see my hair still looks super moisturized. I did not even moisturize my twists and my hair still looks so good. All I did was oil my scalp, and this is what I've been doing for the past 3 to 4 weeks, and I've seen a massive change in my hair. Like I mentioned in that little voiceover right there, hopefully I mentioned it, I did do a video in depth on how I moisturize my hair. So if you want to see that, I'll link it in the eye right here. I'll link it in the eye right here so you can see my in-depth moisturizing routine and why I do what I do and all that. And if you'd like more tips on growing long, healthy hair and you didn't subscribe in the beginning, hit my face right there to subscribe and then click the bell down there to make sure you get notifications every single time I post. Watch the 2 videos on the side of the screen right here if you'd like to see any of my older videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!